Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you've all been well in this month of July, and I hope you enjoyed your horoscopes for July. I cannot wait to see what comes up for August, but before we get into our horoscopes, I do want to talk about a few things. I'm so excited about all these other projects I have going on. The first one is my candles. They are finally ready to launch, and I'm so excited. We just shot content today, and I cannot wait to share that with you. I'm especially excited about my labels. They're all like specific to each candle. They're each designed with intention, and I can't wait for you guys to try these out at home and let me know what you think. Let me see. The other thing we have had going on, I would love to share this amazing spiritual experience that I just had. I went and had a healing session with my friend Lluvia. The name of her shop is Lady Luna Botanica, and I will be putting the shop info in the description below. It was just amazing. I went to see her for Lluvia, and for those who don't know, that's like a spiritual cleanse. It just like rids you of any energy that is not yours, and it's like a reset. And every time I've gone to see her, I have a very intense few days that follow. Intense meaning there's lots of tears, there's lots of working through things and realizations, and just a sense of clarity that's unreal. And I was due for a healing session, so I was recovering for a few days after, and I purged emotions. I healed through some things, and my third eye feels wide open at this moment in time. With that being said, I am very excited and curious as to what comes up in your reading, and you guys will have to let me know down in the comments how these readings have been resonating with you and your life, you know, how things panned out. I would love to hear it. You can also DM me on Instagram if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment. My Instagram info is Shadowplay Tarot. That's where you can find me. And so without further delay, let's get started. Hello, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me here for your August horoscope. I hope you all had an amazing July, and I cannot wait to see what comes up for you for August. So I will mention today I will be doing a quick little horoscope, and the last minute or two will be a charm reading. I'm really excited to be doing those for the horoscope readings. Previously, it was only for the pick a card, so I'm glad to introduce that into our horoscopes this month and see what further messages we have. So let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, I thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know for the month of August? What is the energy that's going to be surrounding them, and what do they need to know for their greatest good? What messages does Libra need to know for the month of August? Let's see what comes up for you. The cards are being quiet with you. So you got the Strength reversed card. We also had that for Virgo previously, and I did shuffle the cards in between. So this makes me feel like maybe you're dealing with some kind of conflict in your life. There's the feeling of grief coming through. Maybe you feel like you're not strong enough to get through something. There is a resistance of letting something go, something that's done. A life cycle, perhaps. This could be anything really. Something that was in your life that is no longer for you, or, just no longer in your life. But there's a resistance to either moving on from it, accepting it, or even making any moves to close out this chapter. So that is a lot of heavy energy, Libra friends, to start your reading off with. There is a plan, though. It looks like you have a plan for something. Something regarding your finances, your work, your home. possibly your health. But this is a slow moving plan. But the good news is that you're like assessing the battlefield and getting your ducks in a row for what you need to do to move forward. But it is a slow moving journey. Okay, so Spirit just pointed out right now that the Death in Reverse card is actually being tied into the energy of a new way of thinking. So I definitely think that the message here is that you are denying something, or perhaps maybe denying isn't the right word. Maybe it's accept. There's a refusal to maybe change your mind about something or accept something is coming through. That is coming up as a blockage. I do see that your grief and your sadness is tied to lots of fears. I do want to let you know that a lot of these fears are like a prison of your own making. Just like in this picture, this person has a blindfold and has these swords surrounding them. They can't really see what's going on. So it's almost like the imagination is like filling in the areas, and creating lots of fear. But I do see that there is grief and sadness. And I'm so sorry that you are going through this heavy time in your life. It feels like you don't feel like you have the strength to make the decision that you need to make. So I'm just seeing resistance, and it's just like blockage. So, and resistance again here with the Devil. It is reversed, so it is showing that you do have a plan to get yourself out of this, it feels like. So maybe that's what this is. But like I said, it's kind of like a long-term plan. But you know what? That's cool, because nothing amazing or great happens overnight. Like anything that's worthwhile is going to be a slow grow, right? Like you plant your seeds and they take a minute to grow. So I do know that whatever it is you're going through, the challenge is going to be like getting through it yourself, but you have it in you to do it. Here with the Two of Pentacles reversed over the Four of Swords reversed, again, the sense of you just needing to rest. You're not going to be able to find balance until you kind of find a peace of mind, a calmer state of being, perhaps mentally. If this message is not resonating for you, then it is not for you. I do feel like there's specific people that are meant to hear this because the energies are so heavy. So with that being said, let's get your charm reading going and see what other additional messages come out for you. My Libra friends, hang in there, guys. So angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, what additional messages does Libra need to know? All right. Let's get a few of these. I do notice that one fell out over here, so I'm going to take it for you. Oh, that's funny. You got a couple of license plate ones. You also have some reminders that you are that bad bee. Like I see that. That's coming through in the charms. And I feel like that's just a reminder that you do have the strength to get through whatever it is that's going on. I see that. I see that here with our Keep At It pin. This is a new pin and it's the first time that it comes out. So I do feel like you are being encouraged to just continue because you are strong enough. You also got a couple of music pins. You have Amor Prohibido. These juicy thighs aren't digmatized. So take that for what it is. And there's also a Beyonce pin. So maybe it's like you really love music. You love to dance. Maybe that's something you need to turn to just unwind, because you do have the aplácate pin, which this in Spanish, it's like slang for like calm the F down, like calm down. It just feels like maybe you haven't had maybe you haven't had like a real honest laugh in a while, or like a good time in a while. And I feel like this is a reminder to try to take a little break and maybe find some joy when you are in, like, I know you're in these difficult moments, but I mean, it's like try to bring joy whenever you can. Maybe like be aware of that. You have the hopeful pin. So again, you are being asked to remain hopeful. There's like this beautiful message of like hope and strength coming through, and like encouragement to just keep going is coming through. You also have our passionate pin here. This is from Romeo and Juliet. I'm not going to say what it is because it's not going to get flagged, but this one definitely has to do with like a lot of love and a lot of passion is coming through. There's a diamond in here or a gem. Maybe that means something to you. And our UFO kitten, this one to me is always like a reconnecting with yourself, like going within. That is the vibe that I get from this pin. You also have the T-Rex eating the goat, which I feel it's like a reminder to like take charge where you can, like you are strong enough. That's what I'm getting from that pin for you. And last but not least, you have sexy MF, because again, you are that bee and you can get through this. So my friends, that is what I have for you for August. Please take care of yourselves and I will catch you at the next one.